What's up, boys? One Drunk Man, thank you for the 25 months. Eggplant, my beloved. Eggplant indeed, my beloved. Seems like coffee, breakfast, and Simon is becoming a ritual. It's a good ritual to have. Ah, God, my eyeballs.
Fuck.
Thok. Alright. What's up, James? What's up, everyone? How's everybody doing? Listen, I got a package. I think it's the thing that just like holds my desolder gun. But we're gonna find out together. It could be a dildo. Oh, never mind. It literally says Hacko on the side. Okay, yeah. It's the thing that holds the desolder gun. Feels bad. Oh no, you gotta fucking assemble it and shit. Well, we're gonna assemble this. YOLO. Alright, let's figure this out. I mean, we're not gonna use the desolder gun, but fuck it. I love how I just cleaned my room and everything's just like in shambles. Cleaning sponge. Okay. What? Why does this not fit? It's just like, wait, what? Does it get bigger when it's wet? I know I do. When you soak it in water, it gets bigger. Alright, well, let's do it. Let's do it on top of this keyboard we're building. Okay, that's clearly not enough water. Oh my god, science is so amazing. Freaking love science. There we go. Okay, it still doesn't fit, but close enough. Alright, let's assemble the rest. Gah, I know there's instructions, but you know what? We don't need instructions. We're professionals. We got this. Okay, so we're gonna be like that. So, go here. No, wait. I got this. I am a smart man. Is this reversible? Can I just put it in either way? I can. Okay, cool. Okay, wait. I want it like that, right? Yeah, like that. Wait, why is the hole so small? Why is the hole so small? Okay, this fits in there. That's kind of sus. Okay. Brass wool greater than sponge. I agree. I 100% agree. All right, let's check this again. How the fuck do we do this? All right, so this is going to be angled like that, Okay, got it. So this goes in there. Wait, are they both self-threading? Anyway, we're gonna. Okay, you know what? We're checking the frickin' manual. Which one is the long one? I was right. Okay. I was right, but I did it wrong. Is it me or is the volume of my stream cucked? It should absolutely not be cucked. Let me check my levels. Levels! Ah! Yeah, we're good. Okay, so this goes all the way through. Simon, mic is off. It absolutely is not. It absolutely is not. All right, we're getting there. We're getting there. Getting there. I mean, I have a thing that holds my iron. This is for my desoldering gun, which just like lays down in a very dangerous spot. Okay, I feel like this should be screwed in properly. Let's do that. Let's screw it in properly. There we go. And okay, wait, okay, okay. Oh yeah, that's tight. That is tight. Do I use stereo mics for your voice? No, I don't. And all the levels are correct. Everything is correct. Blame Twitch. Twitch did it. All right, let's see. Like this. Like this. Wait, where's the hole? How am I supposed to screw this? The fuck? Okay, let's read the instructions again. It's backwards. We put it in backwards. Fuck yeah. God fucking damn it, me. Dude, like absolutely it's not my stereo mics that are on, and I only have a singular mic on right now. I assure you. And like if we look at over here, if we look at the levels, you see how the left and the right are both coming at the same time. So yeah, stop freaking out. Everyone stop freaking out. Freak out about my inability of putting together the simplest object known to man. Music is up. Yes, the playlist is over. I'll fucking fix it. My hands are busy. Everybody stop telling me things, okay? It's been a hard enough day. Oh, this one goes right through the hole. Music is on? No, it's not. It absolutely is not. You know that I can see all my levels in real time, right? Oh, I swear to fucking God. I will destroy you. Bro, how do you not fucking screw into the thing? Screw. Jesus. Wait, where's the other part? All right, we got this. We got this. Okay, I say we got this, but like at this point it's like a 50-50 shot. Watch this not fit my frickin' 301. Watch this literally just not fit. I will lose my shit. All right, let's go. It's assembled. All right, moment of truth. Does it fit? Does it fit? It does. Oh, thank God. Thank the Lord. All right, can I tip it anymore? I can. There we go. Now we have a PP gun holder that we're not going to use today. All right. So what we will be doing today is building The Augur. Oh, is the Hako worth it? I mean, the 888, like the actual soldering station, is worth it if you solder a lot. If you're gonna solder like a couple boards a year, buy a $20 iron. But if you're gonna solder a lot, it's a nice iron. As for the desoldering gun, same logic applies. If you're desoldering all the time, sure. All right, let me get some music on. What am I drinking today? Same thing as last time. The last of my vodka and some pineapple juice. I fucking love knobs. It's been some time. How are you doing? I'm good. Oh, give me that Bezos money. Thank you for the 15 months. Goddamn. Simon, can you play Kevin MacLeod music? I don't know what that is, and I don't have that because I'm gonna get freaking YMCA'd. I'm gonna put on happy music without vocals with a BPM of over 0. Let's go. All right, let me drink this vodka. I gotta get prepared for this build. And for the record, if you guys are saying I'm too loud, too quiet, there you go. There's a little bit of an improvement. Music too loud. Turn it down? Music too quiet. Oh my god. How are you guys literally the fucking worst? You remember the one time I made a poll and I told everybody press yes and 90% of people pressed no? Ah. Yeah, the Hako 888 is like a really good fucking price. There's music at the like I have my levels set up. I just press a button and it does the levels. So the 888 is only $100 and it's kind of a solid buy. Please use my Amazon link so I get $3. Your camera is upside down? Oh shit. Shit. Give me one moment. I'm gonna fix that right now. Fix that right now. I got you. All right, we're good to go. To be fair, the shirt is from Australia. So. Ah, beautiful. I'm glad we're good. Simon, the audio is only 320 kbps. No, it's not. It's less because Twitch is. I fucking love knobs. How's the Matrix review going? I hate it. I don't actually hate it, but like, it's not as good as the 1.2. All right, almost done. All right, we are finished. Let's go. All right, this is the keyboard. We're gonna do stabs first, of course. Now the question is for stabs, Jeff. Do I do my usual stab lubing methodology where I do 205 for plastic to plastic connections and then super lube for metal to plastic connections, or do you want me to 205 everything? My name is Jeff. Yeah, definitely. Which one? I said 2 things. All right, where is stabs? Where is stabs? Wait, there was stabs somewhere, right? I swear they existed. Okay, the stabs are real, I promise. Okay, they're there. Okay, they're just all loose in this bag. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, we're gonna need a surface to prep the stabs on. Here is a surface. Let's just dump this all out very carefully. There we go. This is a 1.2, so we're gonna need shims. All right, so I'm not loving the surface. I need a better surface. I need something stable on the table, if you know what I mean. Yeah, that's better. That's stable on the table. That's stable on the table right there. All right, perfect. God damn it. Come back. Come back. All right, so we're only going to lube the housings with 205. We don't touch the stems because we're not raging degenerates. You wanted a split right shift, right? So that means we're short ones. Wait, boom, boom. Nope, we have the exact amount of stabs. We're good. I thought we had one too many. Hello, Black Simon. Are you a weeb? I will have you know that I am a connoisseur of not being a weeb. I feel like everything is crooked. Am I crooked? Is the room crooked? Yeah, the answer is yes. The sound is cucked for sure? It can't be. I'll restart my audio interface. How about that? Are you guys happy now? Are you happy now? New lube station? Yep, new lube station. It became worse? It couldn't have possibly become worse. I have changed nothing. Model M, yes, I am indeed an SSK enjoyer. It's a lovely keyboard to have, especially when you do some modifications to it. You know, like the slap mod, the fucking replacement controller with VIA, the solenoid, dual action. Oh. Dude, if the audio is on it, okay, what's lower than usual? Is it just my voice that's lower than usual? Or is the entire stream lower than usual? Because if the entire stream is lower than usual, turn up your frickin' volume, your voice. That's weird. It's really weird. I haven't touched any settings. I promise. And for the record, like, my levels are exactly where they should be. Mostly. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, that should be a little better? No. Okay, what about now? Okay, that's a little too much. Okay, that's good. That's good. For the record, I swear I have not touched my levels. I'm not looking at you guys. I'm literally just looking at my levels. I don't believe a fucking thing you say. I know you guys are the biggest memers on the planet. I'm gonna be like, Simon, your voice is upside down. Trust Twitch chat. That sounds like a grave mistake. I'm not gonna lie. On Lou's stream the other day, volume was so loud we couldn't hear him. What do you mean? That sentence doesn't make sense. Like his desktop audio was too loud and we couldn't hear his voice? Amateur streamer mistakes. Fucking amateurs. Alright, next step is assembly. And this is the part where I put it in the wrong hole every time. Alright. What kind of stabs are these, by the way? Like, I just know that they're clear. They look like memes. For the record, I have something special to show you at the end of the stream. And we may use it on this keyboard. That should be a hint. Do you rock these nuts? Are you sure? Legit question, can we send you shit to build, then roast? Or do you have a selection process or something? I have a form that you can fill in on the Discord. I do build for subs. And the price is like fair, all things considered. So these are foam labs? Stabs? Interesting. Wait, which side is the correct side? Fuck. Hello? Okay, I bet you $3 one of these is backwards. Any builds for patrons? Yes, yes. Same rules apply. Oof, okay, let's do a little assembly real quick. Real quick. Do I fuck with Alice or Risu? I don't have an Alice behind me. Right there. And I'm getting a sandglass, which is gonna be fucking fantastic. And, oh wait, did I put this in backwards? You bet your ass I did. Yep, somebody owes me $3. Literally the first one is backwards. God damn it me. I had one job. I had one freaking job. Wow, these are... Oh, okay. Dual action. It's gonna be like the wires are not in there. Oh, this one is also backwards. God, I swear I'm freaking brain damaged. Like, I know which way you're supposed to put it in, but like, I put it in the wrong way every time. You got a sandblast cabinet? Oh, also, Butchu, thank you for the 27 months. The elite don't want you to know this, but the ducks in the park are free. I have 3 in my house right now. Wait, did I also... Oh my god, this one is also back... Wait, did I literally just do all of them backwards? That's a skill. That is literally a skill. Oh wait, no, it was not backwards. It was not backwards, I was backwards. Uno reverse card. God damn it, Windows 10, I don't fucking wanna update, I'm streaming! At least you are consistent. Yep. Alright, I'm gonna check it now. Yep, that one's backwards. Wait. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. Fucking almost debated myself. Listen, if it makes you feel any better, it's because, like, I never build, like, clear stabs. Nope, it was backwards. It was fucking backwards. God damn it. Nope, it was not. Okay, maybe that vodka right before starting the stream was a terrible idea. I fucking love knobs. This seems like a skill issue? Dude, you have no idea. This is so much of a skill issue right now. Okay, I literally just need to not look at them. Like, every time I look at them, they look wrong, but they're not. I gotta do this, like, purely off feel, like a blind person. What does the back of the keyboard say? I keep trying to read it, but it goes out of focus. You can type !Beppovan in Discord, and it will have that command. Oh, that one's backwards. Wait, no. It's not. It just feels like it frickin' is every time. Something's weird with these stabs, I swear. Like, I never struggle like this with stabs. I swear I'm competent. You guys have seen me do so many freaking builds. XJTQX, thank you for the 7 months, and Victor, thank you for gifting eggplant. Okay, there's the wire. Like, these just look weird. Maybe just, like, clear things are confusing to me. All right, there we go. We have stabs. Stabs
I
are there.
love nuts.
Laminar, thank you for the eggplant. All right, these are screw-ins, so let me get my screwing device. Hello? Why is it every time I'm looking for a hex driver, I pull out 12 freaking Phillips head? The minute I need a Phillips head, they literally just don't exist. There we go. All right, get in there. What's the name of the board? It's in the title of the stream. And if you do exclamation build, it'll also tell you. And also, I will tell you verbally, it's an Augur prototype. It's a 60%. You're gonna see it in a second. Where are the shims? The shims are inside. Yeah, there's some shims. Oh yeah, baby. Shim me, daddy. The board is called Finally. It is. It's the Finally second revision. Oh. These are 9mm bump-ons. Yet the holes are 10. Why does it actually say the name? Yeah, there we go. Simon Stream Enjoy. Like, wait a second, the build command actually tells us the build? What happened? Alright, I need to put these screws in some sort of screw container. If only I had an $80 Rama tray. That would really solve it. But you know what I've got? A 7-Up can. For the record, I have no idea what these little corners are for. The shims are kind of delicate. No, they're not. These ain't my first shims. One, two, three. Black rubber things are for the stabs. Okay. Like how? Wait, how are they for the stabs? What do they do? Oh, the wires rest on them. Because somebody's freaking brain damaged. Anyone interested in this huge desk mat that... Wait, what huge desk mat? You mean the keyboard case? Or are you talking about the Bussy brands? All right, let's go one at a time. We're gonna start with the spacebar as is customary. Angle PCB is 1.2, is it? I thought it was 1.6. Should I get 1.6? No, it comes with shims. Like, if somebody makes a 1.2 PCB, they give you shims. That's pretty much common practice. All right, where is my... There it is. Now, one of these is a 7U. And it's that one, Pod. Okay, they're a little loose. They're a little loose when they sit, but it's okay. So, I'm gonna flip it. There we go. Get it properly in the shims real quick. There we go. Nicely in the shims. Wait, is it? Yes. No. Is this board Poron gasket? It's the best kind of gasket, dude. The finest of gaskets. Some may even say the god of gaskets. Okay, there we go. That took a few tries to align the that correctly. Let's grab that. Do a little screw in. Stream lag? No, that was brain lag. There we go. Let's get it up in there. Normally I'd have more camera angles on this, but shims are a bitch to do, and I'm not going to be able to get a good camera angle on them, so use your imagination as I fondle this heavily. There we go. Pum pum pum. There we go. Let's check it out. Yep, that seems fine. All Gucci. And let's move on to the next one. Next one, we're going to do left shift. All right. Okay, it takes a couple tries to catch the shim. Gotta come in at the right angle. There we go. Nope, still didn't get it. Remember when I said I think vodka was a bad idea at the beginning of the stream? Pretty sure more vodka would be a good idea. These shims are really annoying to work with. Okay, just as a sanity check, this should not impact the sound or the feel of the board. As a sanity check, I'm gonna use other shims. All right. All right, let's grab a Heine shim real quick. Let's see if these are any better. Boom. Boom. All right, let's try it out. Let's see if I can catch this easier than I can catch the other shims. Nope, it's the stabs. The shape of the hook on the foot on the stab is like really weird and non-standard. Okay, so I guess it's not a shim problem. The shims are fine, the stabs are just really cooked. The L stabs didn't come with shims? Well, they shouldn't. The PCB will be the one that brings the shims to the playing field normally. Okay, we got one, finally. I'm gonna hold it with one hand because I don't trust it not to slip. Stabs are kind of sus. Stabs are kind of sus. As a sanity check, I'm gonna like just slap in a cherry clip into one of these, just to make sure I'm not losing my mind. Obviously, I'm not gonna like finish the build with it, but I just want to see, like, we've ruled out that the shims are problematic, which leads me to believe that, you know, the stabs might be problematic. Okay, let's close it up. Nice. Let's do the other side. There we are. Okay, see? Here, for reference, I'm gonna zoom in so you guys can understand what's going on. So you see how this hole doesn't line up with the actual PCB hole? That happens very commonly when you're trying to do shims on stabs. It has to do with this foot here, because the foot has to hold on to the shim as well as fit through the hole, right? But it seems like it has major difficulty grasping onto it. But maybe my hands are just stupid today. There we go. And still, that's not perfect for the record. Like, it's better, but it is by no means perfect. Also, that one is not crooked. I did it that way because there's a diode in the way. Well, I don't know. Let's not discount the stabs until like I try with a set of clip-ins. All right, we're good. Yeah, it could be sus fingers. Yeah, I mean, you always got to doubt yourself. All right, so we've got 2 shims. Let me grab a random, just, you know, cherry clip it for sanity. All right. Sorry, I was looking for an assembled one, so I didn't have to do the work. All right, here's an assembled cherry clip-in, pre-lubed. Let's see if we can just very, very nonchalantly just slip it in. Ah, there's another diode in the way. Fuck. Yeah, this is gonna be problematic, by the way. These are not the shims you need to be using for the production version. I literally cannot get this shim in the way because this other diode's in the way again. All right, I guess we're gonna do the backspace then. You need to cut the shim? Yeah, basically. All right, let me just do one side. Let me just do one side, just so I know that I'm not crazy. Boom. Just mod the shim a bit, should be fine. Yeah, there's a huge, huge difference. This clips in so easily. So I'll show you on the macro cam what I'm talking about in terms of the size of the clip. It's getting there. All right, so cherry stab. Right, cherry stab, what we're looking for is this foot right here. You guys see the size of that foot? Okay, let me try and get a better angle. So we're comparing these little feet here. You can barely even see the foot on the clear one. Here, let me put them back to back. See how small the clear one's little foot is? Tiny little foot? Black one has got nice big feet like that. It's minimal, like it's really minimal, but when you're actually assembling it, it makes a hell of a difference. All right, let's see. So which stabs can we do comfortably? Okay, one of these still needs to be modded. Well, no, this is right shift. We're not touching right shift. We're just touching enter, which also has a diode in the way. Okay. Well, Where's my... You're so lucky that I actually have like a few tools now. Because normally I don't. I need pliers. I have no idea where the fuck my pliers are. I mean, we could OG it. We can literally just band-aid mod it and it would work totally fine, but let's not do that. Let me go find my pliers. Okay, so there we go. Did we just science this? We sure did if I made the cut in the right spot. Okay. That should fit. It sure does. Look at that freaking big brain ingenuity right there. Bam. Fits perfect. Like a glove. Like a glove. Now to freaking fiddle with the stab for 30 minutes to get it in the hole. I mean, there's nothing wrong with going with a 1.2mm PCB. I thoroughly enjoy it. But generally, if you're going to go with a 1.2mm PCB, you have to be really careful about your diode placement. Unless you've got like special shims that are like extra thin or something. Just remove the diode SMH. True. To be fair, like if this was like my personal build, I would have just band-aided it. I wouldn't even use shims, you know? OG Korean way. Can't go wrong with the OG Korean way. Okay, why are you being so sus? Okay, seriously, why are you being so sus? Okay, we got it. God, I hate these stabs so much. Left a hot tub stream for this? Well, it's getting toasty in here. It's getting proper toasty in here. Okay, did we get it? Yes, we got it, finally. I kind of figured out how to like finagle them. Simon hot tub stream when? When I have a hot tub. And no morals. See you there. Simon in a hot tub for D-subathon? You guys would enjoy all 3 milliseconds of it. Alright, last one we've got is the backspace. Backspace, I believe, also has diodes in the way. It sure does. I'll move it over here so you guys can see. So if I were to put shims on it, let's see if the shims actually fit. Okay, so this one is a little blocked by the diode, tiny little bit. And this one is massive blocked by the diode. Jeff, how did you build this before? Because like, this diode right here is like directly over where a shim would go. How did you build this? Are you a magician? I mean, a full shim is not going to work here because of the amount of destructive like damage I need to do to actually fix this. Shim on top side? I mean, you can. There's nothing wrong with shimming the top side. The downside is that particular stab is going to sit ever so slightly higher than the others, and I really don't want to do that. Oh, you did topside shims? Oh, okay. Well, if you do it for everything, it's passable. But even then, keep in mind that you should always be shimming the bottom, because if you're shimming the top, then your stabs will sit a little bit higher. And if they sit a little bit higher, that means you're not going to have the full range of motion for switch travel. Perhaps washer? No, we can figure this out. We have the technology. There we go. I am surprisingly good with pliers, by the way. Yeah. Perfect fit. Perfect fit. And on the right side, we just need to trim a little bit in the middle. There we go. Perfect. Hand engineering indeed. I am such a good hand engineer. Okay, now let me zoom out as I fiddle with this for the next 20 minutes trying to get it in the hole. Bro, the feet on these are like just so annoying. Let me do the other one first, because that one's gonna be more stable. Like, I don't know what's up with the feet. Like, they're I don't know if they're not long enough, or they're not thick enough, or they're like too sharp, or something. Something with these feet is just so problematic for shims. No TX steps cringe. Well, this isn't my build, so I'm using the stabs I was given. For the record, I had no idea the TX made specific stabs for 1.2 anyways, so I just used standard cherry clip-ins for everything. Hey, we got it. All right. And it slipped out. God fucking damn it. All right. Fuck camera angles. I'm gonna YOLO this. Ah! God, the struggles are real, okay? The struggles are real. Okay, pro tip, if you build one of these, do the shims up top. Or just use good stabs. Oh, okay, the one that I thought would be harder to do was easier to do. Okay, okay. Nope, I fucking knew it. I knew the second I moved, it would slip out. Don't you dare. Don't you dare move. Don't you dare move. No, the screwdriver is too magnetic. I wish I had 3 hands. Really wish I had 3 hands right now. Yes. 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 We're literally an hour in and we've only done stabs. This is like a freaking Teehee Types video. Normally stabs take me less than 5 minutes. Okay, please stop slipping out. Please stop slipping out. Yes! 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 Stabs! We did it! We did it. We actually did stabs. You know how you know these stabs are shit? Because they come with frickin' rubber that you're supposed to like very gently like slip into here and then pray it doesn't slip out. I bet you anything, all these are gonna slip out like instantly. That seems like it's correct. Don't bother with the phone? You sure? You just like put it in there. Okay. This stab is not moving. Did I do an oopsie? Yep, I sure did. Yep, one side is backwards. We did it, boys. We're professionals. We are literally the biggest stupid. And I swear, I could have sworn that I tested it. That I tested all the stabs. Turns out I did not. Professional keyboard toucher can do stabs. These stabs are so cursed, I hate them. They're so cursed. Like, I eat stabs for breakfast, but like, goddamn, these, like, everything about them is so weird. Like, they look backwards when they're not backwards. Their feet are too small. They come with rubber. Also, I just managed to fix it by only undoing one side, so that's proof I'm a professional. I'm such a professional, boys. Yeah, I normally use cherry clip-in for everything. Oh no. Oh no. First of all, fuck screw-in, fuck these stabs, fuck clear stabs, fuck any stabs that are not cherry clip-ins that cost $5 from China for an entire TKL set. Thank you all for coming to my TED Talk. Oh God. I fucking love knobs. Oof. Okay. Dude, these stabs just make me so unbelievably angry. These stabs just make me so unbelievably angry. They don't hold on to the shims, and they're screwing. So like you align one side, and the other side unaligns. And the frickin' screw comes off the screwdriver every fucking time, and you don't have 3 hands, you only have 2. And one of them is shaky as hell. And if you miss the screw, then it just flies fucking out. Who uses screw-in stabs? And why? 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 Why would you create so much work for yourself? Screw from under? That sounds like a really good way for me to drop the screw even more. At least here the screw is held in by gravity. Bro, just get in there. Just... Yes! Oh my god, I got it in the hole. Yes! Oh. Oh, okay. God, I hate my life. Wait, wasn't there a foam on one of these? Oof. Oof. When you're trying to screw, don't force it. Be gentle. Ease it in carefully and make sure you're putting it the right way. Hey, listen. You're absolutely right. All right, let's do a little cooming. Oh, sorry. You guys got to see the cooming action. My bad. There you go. Oh, wow, that is way overexposed. Okay, there we go. You do it with a syringe? I do it with this, but I'll push it in using an applicator. So like I'll put the initial amount here using just using the nozzle, right? And then after that, I'll come in with the applicator and just shove it up in there real good. And then you always make sure to get it from the back. You gotta get it from the back. There you go. Why not just syringe? Okay, first of all, you just saw how incredibly shaky my hands are. Do you really think it's a good idea to give me a syringe in my hand? I'm gonna end up stabbing myself in the dick. All right, let's go. We finally did stabs 1 hour and 3 minutes in. Dear God, literally freaking teehee types. Literally teehee types. Okay, are these brand new switches? They are. Oh, and they're 3-pin. Okay, so we're going to do more than just corners. All right, obviously this corner. I'm gonna do this one. So knowing that these are plate mount, I want nice safe switches that I can use that by soldering them to the PCB. Okay, you're acting like you're not properly closed, and I know you are. SMH, you've changed, Simon? How have I changed? Tell me how I have changed. Explain to me how I have changed. This? Oh, well, listen. Listen. I have nothing to say. You got me. Okay? You happy? Is that what you wanted to hear? You got me. How are the switches? For MX tactiles? Not bad at all. All right, let's get in there. Okay, let's get in there better. Okay. Put a decent amount of force. Make sure those are nice and in there. Across the board, I've got myself a bent boy. Right here. That is a bent boy. Let us get a non-bent boy. There we go. Okay. Make sure the switches are firmly in the plate and firmly in the PCB, because fuck plate mount. Okay. Can I trust this? Yes, I absolutely can. All right. Let's start with the bare minimum soldering, and then we'll put the rest of the switches in. All right, where is my solder? Where is my solder? My solder, oh, it's right there. I mean, to be fair, we got through the stabs, but like, kind of rough, kind of rough. Ah, shit, this cable has a bunch of stuff on it. Eek. Nobody panic. It's just random stuff falling on the floor. So Jeff, are the PCBs finalized? Because you could swap to Eneg without having to pay for Gerbers again, which would be good. It's a small little thing, but it adds a decent amount of value. Where to get clip-ins plus C3 wires? I mean, I'd prefer you just get clip-ins from Taobao. And then you're pretty much good to go. No frills, baby. Ooh, excuse me. Dude, I was talking to a friend earlier and I'm like, oh, you know, I'm just gonna speed run today's build. I can be done in 40 minutes. 40 minutes, he said. Be done, he said. Speed run, he said. All right, I have a bent boy. Oh no, it's not bent. I'm just blind. We have a blind boy. Nice. All right, let's see. Did I solder what I meant to solder? I fucking love knobs. Looks like yes. Wait. Yes? No, I skipped one. This guy, right here. Yes, officer, this guy right here. There, we got him. All right. Let's turn this off. How's shipping to Dubai for Taobao stuff? If you're very smart, it is very favorably cheap. Okay. I'm back. Did I miss anything? I asked if this was like representative of the final PCB, the production PCB. Because even if it is, you could swap to Enig without having to, pay for the tooling again, and it would help a lot. Because the heat transfer on gold pads versus silver pads, you notice. And if it's not a final PCB, then dear God, please move some of the diodes. Puko, what's up? Because like you can work around it. You can literally just like do a topside shim build, but topside shims literally feel different. I can't believe I'm gonna type on a a tactile MX build. It's gonna be kind of crazy. I'm gonna come into Discord tomorrow and just be like, oh my God, Boba, U4T, Thok, the Neapolitans, Holy Panda, Thok Kale, Long PP, Thoktober. MX tactiles are actually pretty nice. They're not. Now, what you said was subjective, and what I said was subjective. But subjectively, MX tactiles can fuck right off. They rely on friction to create tactility, therefore are inferior tactiles. Is CM3 much different from FR4? CM3 will sound a little bit higher pitched and will have a tiny little bit more flex to it. In a blind test, you probably would not be able to tell the difference unless you were looking for it. Oh, buckle it. I literally just grabbed a completely disassembled switch. Yep. Big brain me. The only non-MX tactile I tried are undampened Alps creams, which I thought were pretty nice. Yeah, you should try brown Alps or neon green Alps or buckling sleeve or Topro or BKE. Okay, why are you being so weird? Why are you not getting in the hole? CM3 flexiness much more noticeable on a half plate or plateless? Yeah. Like if you make it easier for yourself to tell, you can absolutely tell the difference. And if you're like, if you're a big keyboard enjoyer, not somebody that enjoys big keyboards, but if you enjoy keyboards bigly, then, if you like CEM3, you'll always go for it. CEM3, in my opinion, is fantastic. GregMat doesn't exist anymore. Store is ripped. Oh, good thing I bought like 8 of them. I'm gonna flip them at $1,000 each. How to RealForce 101 with Mac? RealForces have a Mac mode. And also, even if it didn't, you can go into system preferences, go into keyboard, and just tell it my option is here, my command is here, and my other shit is here. Wouldn't the Gasket tab under the spacebar make it stiffer? For a gasket, no, because the whole point of a gasket is you have bounce, right? So when I press down, the whole plate should move up and down. That's bounce. If I was looking for flex, where I press the plate, but only the center of the plate goes down and the top and bottom stay where they are, then it would be problematic to have a mounting point here. So it's okay to have a soft mount under the spacebar, but not a hard mount from a feel perspective. So like even with gaskets, you can have side mounts. It doesn't matter because the whole point of a gasket is to bounce, not to flex. Unless you start doing some crazy shit like, you know, leaf spring gasket plateless, like meme flex EM3, then you gotta start getting creative. I feel attacked? Why? What happened? Oh no, remember how we had specific keys we were gonna use for mods? Fuck me in the ass. Okay, is escape a modifier? Fuck. Okay, spacebar is definitely not a modifier. Fucking hate my life. Hate my life, hate my life, hate my life, hate my life. Okay, that's not a mod. Neither is that. Okay, let's fill up the alphas first and see where we have to put our modifier keys. That is most definitely a modifier. So that's gotta get desoldered. Let's desolder that right now because otherwise I'm gonna forget. What's special with the modifier switches? I use slightly different films and I don't want there to be a feel or acoustic difference. Like I don't want to mess up this dude's build because that would be impolite. Mod switches have more leaf ping? No, they just have different films because we ran out of films. Yeah, seriously, definitely go with the Eneg on the pads. It's super annoying to deal with really skinny pads. Okay, so let's see, you're an alpha, you're an alpha, you're an alpha, you're an alpha. Okay, that is definitely not an alpha. I know spacebar isn't, backspace isn't used as a modifier, but, and that gives me these guys. Okay, I want to desolder these two as well. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and I have 10. Did we do bad math? Okay, you can stay, you can stay, you can stay. Do you use Unix control or normie control? Well, in any case, I'm gonna desolder both of these. Is it wing keyless? It is not. Normie control? Okay. Then yeah, we'll definitely desolder these and do it right. You have control backspace bound to caps lock? What do you use caps lock for then? Did I just desoldered the completely wrong switch. Good job, me. Good job. Oh, you don't use caps lock. Oh, good. Wait, like you don't use the key position at all? Yeah, but what do you use the actual like switch for? Oh, you use it for control backspace. Interesting. I thought you meant the other way. Okay, interesting. All right. So you are coming out. You are coming out. Okay. And you should be coming out, but kind of botched that desolder on that pin right there, so let's clean that up. There we go. Perfect. All right, so we're going to treat none of these as alphas. All of these will be mods. And realistically, I bet you won't even be able to tell a difference, but hey, I'm not opening up that risk. Also, step bro or normie control? Normie caps lock. Normie, you got it. Okay, I have 4 and I need 6 for the bottom row. So, oh, actually, wait. Okay. So, here's the question. Which of the 3 do you consider a modifier? Windows, Control, or Alt? Or which combination of the 3? I mean, we can agree that Control is a modifier and just put the controls in. And Alt, okay, I figured. Okay, so your Control and Alt will be treated as modifiers, and your wins will be treated as alphas. There you go. Pog. All right, let's validate that everything is, oh, that's proper in there. That is proper in there. Everything is nice and straight. Perfect. How do you pronounce augur? Like augur. Like augury in RuneScape. That's how I know how to say augur. From RuneScape. That's also where I learned a lot of other words. God damn it, Jeff. All right. Let me drink a little bit before I solder. There should be no inherent risk because I can actually solder without being a dumbass. As opposed to dealing with sus stabs. Clearly did not play Skyrim. How do they pronounce it? Augur? Augur? Ire? Well, no, Ire would be spelled very different, would it not? Ah. Augur? No, it's Augur. I fucking love knobs. Thank you, Nap Wizard, for the Prime sub. And thank you, Flying Udon, 13 minutes ago, for the 6 months. And Luggage, 25 minutes ago. You guys must have subbed while I was messing with the stabilizers. How does everyone pronounce ochre, the color? I love reading things, but this, yeah. Why does that drink look like creamy piss? Sir, this is the finest of creamy piss. Ah. Okay, I'm not gonna have a good view on the macro cam, so we're just gonna do it on the overhead. I apologize in advance. Macro cam placement needs a little bit of work. How do you pronounce Topra? Topra, Topri, HHKB, Real Force, Rubber Dome, Thok, Topri. One of those. One of those is definitely right. I think it's Rubber Dome. No production quality. I mean, listen, we can do the macro cam, but the issue is it catches so little that you'll be able to see me like solder one thing at a time. So here, enjoy the one thing. There you go. There's the one thing. All right, now let me properly solder, please. Let's try and estimate how much solder we're gonna need for this. I think about 5 feet ought to do it. This music is kind of lit, I'm not gonna lie. I can hear it through my headphones that are just sitting on my desk. Jeff, I assume this is flashed, because if it's not, we're gonna waste another like hour doing sus shit. Are you sure this is the right background music for soldering? Absolutely. If not, I'll send over the files via compatible, so easy to flash. Well, STMs are via compatible. I can tell that this is a 32U4 though. But if it was an ARM, I'd just be over. I'd be over it. I'd just be like, I am not doing this. I refuse. All right. Once we finish this, top row is done, and top row is done. All right. Let's validate our top row. Yep. That's clean. That is clean. Oh, big tactile. He drank half a liter of vodka and you guys are worried about the music? Excuse me? Listen, literally, on Monday's stream, I hadn't had a drink in 2 streams. And people in chat were like, Simon, are you okay, bro? You haven't drank any alcohol for 2 streams. Well, there you go. Feel better now. I remember the fiasco the last time I saw Simon flash a PCB. Yeah, I was building the Crin. We did the build in 35 minutes and then spent 2 hours and 45 minutes trying to flash it. What is my favorite switch and why is it Gateron yellow? My favorite switch is, I'm actually gonna type out the command for you and read it for you. Simon's favorite all-time switch is 1984 West German cherry stem harvested from a good row G8006XX or 04XX. Cherry picked 1988 replacement new in box housings, then broken in, cherry PCB mount housings, cherry picked 55 gram KBD mod that's K-Max springs lubed with LSD oil plus the special Simon mix, and then all of the above lubed with a small amount of 205 grade 0. Oh. Is Gadex worth it? I mean, I bought like 1,000, so that should be an indicator. Because I don't buy like expensive bullshit switches. Like I don't buy Zeals, I don't buy JWKs, I don't buy recolors. Yet I bought a lot of Gadex because it's a good switch. You're paying for the goodness of the switch, not for the marketing, not for the pretty color, not to put money in some vendor's pocket. You're actually buying a switch for a good amount of money because it's a good switch. This is LSD oil. It is limited slip differential oil. This container will last me for like 12 lifetimes. Did I have to cherry pick a lot? What, for the GAT-X? No, they were good. What's the point of a numlock on the NCR80? For main layer numlock? Like this is a TKL and it has numlock, right? What it does is it puts the numpad here. So you still have a functional numpad on a TKL. That's the whole point of numlock on a TKL. Come on, bro. Get some edumacation. Gotta get educated, dude. Gotta learn the OG. All right, let me finish my vodka so I can solder some more. NCR80 with a Vin Cherry numpad is goated. Not as goated as an SSK with a IBM buckling sleeve clamshell numpad. Oh, it was so good at the meetup. It was so good. Does alcohol reduce handshake? It reduces my annoyance in the stabs. All right, let's go. Let's go, boys. Let's go. It doesn't really reduce the shaking, it just reduces my annoyance. Like, my hands are always shaky. At least my left hand is. My right hand, it comes and goes. What are my thoughts about the OGR? It's good. It's good. OGR good. Why are you asking? The reason why OGR happened was because of me. I financed the original prototype in 2019 through the OG Summer Contest on r/custom keyboards. Back when, you know, that subreddit was actually, you know, a small place for cool people to hang out and discuss high-end shit instead of people fucking flexing their Kalam Jings. But way back when, there was a OG Summer Contest where, you know, people would like show like their nice builds or their cool designs or whatever, and whoever won, first place would be a cash prize, or I would fund a prototype for them. And I funded a prototype for them. And yeah, it was that good. Would you do OG Summer again? I cannot afford it, unfortunately. If I could afford it, I would absolutely do it. I love doing community events where like I can actually give money to people that deserve it, you know. But that was, you know, pre-COVID, back when I was doing a lot better financially. Now things are tough, all things considered, so fuck it. We do what we can. And it was before I started streaming. Keep in mind that like my first like 18 months of streaming, I was down a huge amount of money. Like we're barely positive right now, but that's not lasting. It's not lasting past like a month. Because I need a new macro cam. I really need to tin this tip, like urgently. I need to find my my tinner. Let me see if I have any tinner. Okay, my tinner should be in here, in my lube kit, just for like, I'm not gonna find it. I'm not even gonna try. Don't you just tin the tip with solder? No, there's like an actual tip tinner that's really good for prolonging the health of your tip, and it really helps you while soldering. It really makes it easier for the solder to melt without having to add excess solder to the tip. Let me see if I can find it. I found it. There we go. Tip tinner. There it is. What you do is you take your tip, you just fucking get it in there, and then you clean your tip. Then it becomes all nice and shiny. Dude, like even my overhead, like focusing has been really sus lately. How does it taste? Like tin. You know, kind of like it's got a very light blueberry flavor, followed by a lingering cancer flavor. You burned yourself once like that? Skill issue. See, I am a professional streamer who is very professional at streaming. Look at my professionalism. Look at me go. Wow, these pads are... I mean, at least with the tip I've got right now, are really annoying to work with. Like the diameter of the pads are really thin. Which is fine, unless you're selling the board to normies. Then it might be really difficult for them to solder something like this. But generally going with a little bit wider, because like you've got the space. Or at least go Enig. Because then like, at the very least, like conduction is easier. Why not dance to this background music? Because I can't hear the music, my dude. Because I don't have speakers. So like on the list of shit I need to buy for the stream, out of stream expenses, number one is a new macro cam, so it can have better focus, and my current camera can be used for Elsa, who's sitting right there. But you guys can't see her in high quality. You can see her in very sus quality. Let me show you. There she is. After that, I need to buy a label maker so we can have good switch, bad switch back. And probably at the same time, because I want to just like bring back all the Simon coin redemptions, is also reintroduce Gator Dance. But for that I need speakers, so I can actually hear the music I'm dancing to. I hope you guys enjoy the Gator on tail that's just right there. Oh. We got a bent boy. Where is he? Where's our bent boy? Right there. Yep, look at that bent PP right there. That's a bent PP. Come on, let's unbend that PP. Oh, it's double bent. It's a double bent PP. Combo. So it's bent at the tip, but also in the shaft. Just like me. Okay, let's put that back in. There we go. Poor Ron had all of Simon's love before. Don't worry, it'll come back. It'll come back. Like, keep in mind that like migrating into this room has been very expensive. Like, reminder that like this is actually a not-for-profit stream and I don't get to keep any of the money. I'm paying double the rent of what I was paying just to be able to have a dedicated stream room. You know? And also, like, a lot of the shit that was purchased for this room was out of pocket. Because I didn't want to be a dick and charge the stream for stream stuff. But yeah, we'll catch up. We'll catch up. Like, literally, I think I'm gonna plan to like take a week off during August, like late August, and like spend some time on just like cleaning up the stream and all of that. Because like when I set up all my overlays, when I set up like how the stream works, all of that was because I was unemployed at the time because of COVID. So. Fuck. I want more vodka. All right, nobody judge me. I'm drinking more vodka. Listen, it's been a rough day. It's been a rough week, okay? Work's been shit. I need a fucking vacation. My actual last real vacation was in 2016. So I recommend you take the week of August 21st off. I might. Week is only a half gone. Yeah. It's been a really shitty week. Where would you prefer to go on vacation? Dude, I don't care about traveling. Like the last time I traveled was to go to Taiwan to do quality control for ISO. And the next time I'll travel will be to Korea to do quality control on I-80. So, I don't know. Traveling isn't for me. You know, like I'll travel for business or to like see a friend that like I love very much. But otherwise, I don't care. Like, what are you gonna do? You're gonna go to a place. There's gonna be people. There's gonna be buildings. There's gonna be cars. Okay, cool. I've seen beaches. I've seen mountains. I've seen all that shit. So like, what is there left to do? When did I go QC I-80? In the future? Skydive? I've done it twice, even though I'm terrified of heights, like purely terrified. Like I get scared on this step ladder. Is G on the menu for I-80? He will be, yes. Which is why production is pushed till next year, because he's very busy. So this year I'll have a prototype for sure, but the production, like the manufacturing, pray for no hiccups. There will be no hiccups because it'll be a single color, and I will be QCing everything by my own hand. As MSRP of I-80 set plus or minus, it's expensive. And you know me, like I don't put a margin on my boards, but it's gonna be like $600-700. But that's just the cost of it. It's a fully functional, you know, G80 5000 with the sliding mechanism and everything. Have I posted an IC or something? No, but like if you go to illuminatiworks.com, there's a link for the Discord and there's some small leaks. I really hope you got out of my triple Q. No, I didn't. I didn't. How bad is it? Okay, it's not that bad. Yep. I am down 40% from last night. Yep. I reached out to you and I was like, hey, you know, I should really close my position because the market's gonna rally for no fucking reason and I can just re-enter later. Nope, fuck me. Lose 40% overnight. If I post big brows, no brows. What did I do during that 2016 vacation? I went to Turkey because I was in Dubai and I missed trees. I stayed there for 7 days. I rented a motorcycle and every day I would drive to a different park and just hang out at the park all day and just touch grass and touch trees and lay down and fucking do nothing. It was so good. Oh, there was a gator kiss. Did I kiss the gator? Wow. How was street doggos and catos in Turkey? I don't recall. I don't recall seeing any of them. Because at that time, it was after like a big terrorism thing and there were police everywhere. It was so good. Like, and it was super obvious that they weren't like full-time police. Half of them were like 18 years old that had no idea what the fuck they were doing. Hello? Am I getting robbed? I am not getting robbed. All right, let me do one row and then we'll hang out a bit more. What do you mean? I am most definitely the real Simone. Please do not interpret any changes in my behavior as alarming. Simone is fine. I am fine. I am fine. Nothing is wrong. Cat, stop meowing. Unless you're getting robbed. Do I see PP hair already? No. No, impossible. Unless I am the PP hair. I just got called an idiot by the bot? Oh, well that's what this stream is all about. The bot insults you, and you kind of just like deal with it. It insults me, it's fine. All right, there we go, another row done. All that's left is the bottom row. Cat is gone, feels bad. Drink some vodka. Ah. Vodka? Yes, vodka. This vodka. Oh, it's pineapple, yes. Oh, my ass. God. God, my ass. Listen, let me just do the bottom row so it's out of the way so I can turn off my iron. My iron is giving me anxiety. Okay, we're cool. All right, we need to make sure that everything is working properly. Oh, it uses a freaking daughter board. Fuck, that makes it more complicated. God damn it. All right, let me science this real quick. We're gonna science this, okay? I'm so freaking good at science. Is it scratch? You mean that cat hair? Yes, it's scratched. Fuck, this is super tight. But it's possible. It's possible. See, if the daughter board wasn't already installed in the case, this would be a lot easier. All right, is this inversed? It is not, okay.
You guys have many choices in keyboard streamers, and you made the wrong choice.
Welcome, welcome. I'm being lazy and not unscrewing this daughter board, so I'll see you there. Okay. Oof. All right, let's open up VIA. All right, let's do a little key test. Okay, off to a beautiful start. I really hope that N key rollover is just not turned on. Shit, I can't alt tab. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna have to science this. Downloads. Okay. Let's see. Yep. Okay. Key tester. Test matrix. Let's go. Okay, we're good. Everything is soldered except for one. Oh, because the backspace is not split. Perfect. We got it. So that's how you test a matrix. You do boom. Perfect. We're good. That was the best key test I've ever seen. You're welcome. All right, I need to pull this out gently. Oh my God, just fucking get out, bro. See, this is why I don't like a recessed USB port. It's freaking impossible if you have a big, thick connector like I do. Oof. What set are we using? Oh, you'll see. All right, let's unplug this real quick. Okay, let's unplug this, but more carefully. There we go. All right. Let's do a little unscrewing. All right, the cat's now gonna go in the cat bed. She's literally just like chilling over there on the floor instead of the cat bed, so no more cat. All right, I can turn off my iron. Beige me, baby. Oh, I got something a lot better. I've actually got something very special just for you. And you will be shocked. And to be fair, I wanted to put CRP on this originally, but I feel like this is actually going to sound better with ABS. Because of the FR4 plate and the cherry housings. Burgundy? No, something even better. All right, let me put the feet on. So yeah, for the record, I hope these are not the final feet because these are like 8 or 9 mil. That's 10 or 11 mil. Hey, you guys remember I put my thumb on this? And the thumb is still good. Thank you for the raid, by the way. I do appreciate it. I'll have you know that your viewers are in terrible, terrible hands. All right, we need gaskets. Where are the gaskets? Donde es the gaskets? Es aquí.
I fucking love
Basic,
nuts.
thank you for the 10 months. Let's go. All right. I assume the gaskets are the correct size, because they look like they are. Okay, yep. They're a wee bit shorter than the cutout, but that's fine. That's kind of what you want. There we go, nice and flat. You want it nice and flat. So you have a nice flat thock surface. People tend to accidentally stretch. Yeah, exactly, they do. That's why you want it to be a little bit shorter, which is good, good call. And also, idiots like me will misalign them and spend 10 attempts trying to like put it back on, which leads to it getting stretched even more. Come on. Come on, just get in the hole. Perfect. I will clean this before I send it to you, by the way, Jeff. So don't mind my fingerprints. No, Elsa, no, 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 no. Okay, she understood after the 7th no. You're not using tweezers like Teehee Type supplies gaskets? Well, you know what? I'm not afraid to touch things with my hands like a man. You heard me, Nathan. Fucking come at me, bro. Macca's parking lot, let's go. 10 out of 10 would kiss. Do you pay extra to leave the fingerprints? You bet your ass I do. There we go. I'll also be putting gaskets on the bottom, so we get a nice Samish going on, you know. Okay, these are not as inset, so I have to be a little bit more careful. There we go. Simon, can I send you a full brass KCL for you to patina it? Sure. Sure. How much touching do you think it requires? Because, you know, I do have a day job. Ooh, you even sent me extra gaskets. Like, I would be an idiot and fuck it up. Which, to be fair, pretty smart bet. But in this case, okay, that one is most definitely very crooked. Oh, and yep, fucking fuck me in the asshole, fuck. I'm saying, oh, I'm a professional, I'm gonna do this just fine. Yep, put a gasket on fucking like half sideways and then break it. Yeah, you all saw it coming. You all frickin' saw it coming. Okay, this is really hard to see. Let me flip it. There we go. Elven raid? Oh, God. Oh, no. Ah. Hello, people. You have listen, Elven, you had many choices in raids. You picked the wrong one, my dude. Okay, I put another one on crooked, but I've got my ceramic tip tweezers, like Teehee types. I'm a professional, just like Nathan. Yep. Never the wrong one? Oof. Oof. It's a hard maybe at best.
You guys have many choices in keyboard streamers, and you made.
Okay, how did I start so good and end up so terrible? That's the real question. That's the real question. Like, I was like, I got this. And the second at which I was like, hey, I know what I'm doing, I completely started fucking everything up. Oh, and the minute I stop paying attention, I can do it perfectly. All right, we're kissing an alligator. Let's go. Yay. All right, plate comes in next. Before the plate comes in, obviously, we want to set up the PCB correctly. So in order to set up the PCB correctly, I'm going to come in from over here. I'm going to plug it in nice and thoughtfully. Thought spelled T-H-O-T. There we go. Okay, I'm going to try and get this into its cable channel. There we go. Beautiful. Perfect. And we Samish. Oh yeah, baby, that's a Samish right there. That's a Samish. Right, now where are the screws for this? Because I disassembled this like 3 years ago. All right, I have some screws. Hopefully that's all of them. All right, so long boy, long boy, long boy, long boy, short boy, short boy, short boy. Okay, we're short one short boy.
Where is my short boy that has been shorted? Hello? Any short boys avail?
We found him, boys.
How much does the auger weigh? We're gonna find out as soon as we fully assemble it. As with all gaskets, you want to do the radial screwing strategy to try and get a consistent, I mean, it shouldn't really matter. Like, as long as the case design is good, you should just be able to just screw all of them in like as hard as you want in whatever order. But you know, old habits die hard. All right, now, as I was saying, I originally wanted to put CRP beige on this, okay? However, I feel like ABS would sound a lot better on this. So we need to figure out a nice ABS set we can put on this. GMK Violet on Cream, that'd be lovely if I had a set right now. What GMK sets do I have? Well, I do happen to have a GMK set that recently came in that you may potentially enjoy. Potentially, okay? Unclear. It's about fucking time. We got it. We got our Greg. Greg has been had. Taste test the new tray, Simon. I will be throwing it in the garbage the second I open the box, because it is literally garbage. Oof, all right, let's go. Show set in tray? No. Use the blush keys, Simon? Wait, where are the blush keys? Wait, where's the blush keys? Novelties? Oh, they're literally just red. Okay. No, they're pink. Bro, this is like the most obvious red I've ever seen in my life. Okay. What? Is this not the novelties? Caps lock and enter. Oh, okay, I got it. Got it, got it, got it, got it, got it. Sorry, I forgot that you blush from your cheeks. Wow, these are literally fucking unreadable. Okay. Also, these clear stems are really tight. I'm probably destroying my keycaps as we speak. Brand new caps, put them on cherry clears. Absolutely cannot go tits up. Hey, listen. If the keycaps cannot survive being put onto a cherry fucking switch, then that sounds like a skill issue from GMK's side. Are MX clears tighter than MX blacks? Yes, significantly. They're tighter than everything else. Like, for the record, I'm putting like a solid 800 grams of weight to put on each individual keycap. Which is like way more than I should be putting. For the record, the black keys are literally unreadable. Oh no, there will be a blush, don't you worry. We will be doing some blushy. We will absolutely be doing some blushy. Where's my bar F? I am not using scoops. Fuck you. I refuse. There it is. Deep dish is the way. Okay, so in terms of my preferences, I know we all have different preferences. My ultimate preference is nipples, followed by nothing, followed by bars, followed by rubbing my fingers on razor blades and used needles, followed by scoops. Because scoops are incredibly painful if you ever press them off center. And we never press, switches perfectly in the center because we are not robots, we are humans.
I fucking love
Striker,
knobs.
thank you for the eggplant. That's a lie, you have a phobia of needles. I do have a phobia of needles, that is absolutely true. But you know what I don't have a phobia of? Nipple homing. What sets have no homing keys? It'll be an option.
I fucking love knobs.
Wow, this stabilizer is slightly warped. Beautiful. Shubes, thank you for the 17 months. Good day, sir. Good day indeed. We are here with some Greg. And he's banned. As is customary. Goodbye, Shubes. Simon, you ruined this beautiful keyboard color with this set. No wonder why you only get black keyboards. First of all, I literally just got Greg. Of course I'm gonna put it on a keyboard. This will not be the final resting place, okay? The final resting place is going to be a little bit more interesting. That's a normie spacebar, god damn it me. Okay, are we done? We're done with this side. Is Greg real character from some cartoon? Yes, the cartoon of life. All right, what do we need? We need a control. We need a 1U, whatever it's gonna be, I guess code. This is no one use supers. And then we need a 1.5 alt. Donde es? Wait, why is one alt black? And the other isn't. Wait, why is one alt black and the other isn't? Okay. Black on the left, is it? Okay. Where's my keycap puller? Where's my keycap puller? Fuck, it's like under like 18 layers of everything else. You guys remember when we cleaned my desk? Literally like 2 streams ago? Yep, it's in shambles, boys. It's in shambles. I literally, I can't even. All right, black on left, alt on, sorry, yellow on right. The spacebar feels really sus. This feels thinner than any GMK spacebar I've ever held in my life. That's gonna need, wow, these stabs are just terrible. Like, unironically, they're fucking terrible, dude. All right, hopefully this is the correct row of function. Let's find out. It is. Okay, thank God. What? Pardon? What? What am I doing wrong? Use black right thing? Fine. Dude, I don't know what Greg is supposed to look like. I bought it like 3 years ago. There you go. Ooh, this is bouncy. This is unironically very bouncy. All right, check out this bounce. You guys ready? I'm gonna press in the center of the keyboard, by the way, okay? Not off to the edges. So I'm pressing the G and the H. And here's me pressing the sides. Okay, it do bounce. Wow, this sounds really high pitched. Okay, yeah, ABS was not the play. ABS is not the play. This needs PBT. This 100% needs PBT. Yellow question mark? Okay, are you guys just fucking with me at this point? I don't even know where my switch puller is. All right. All right, where is it? Okay, it's here. There. You guys happy now? Okay, so with ABS, especially with these stabs, oof, kind of rough. Oh God. Okay, so here's the thing. I am going to type on this. Yep, the spacebar just fucking ticks for no reason, even though it's lubed, even though there's the piece of rubber. But here, for reference. Okay. Yeah, what the fuck? Wait. Hello? Why is this just one side? It's being really weird. The fuck? Did my mics die? The fuck? I'm so confused. No settings have been changed, by the way. Swapping the cables? Yeah, okay, because I just have XLR cables sitting around. Beautiful, beautiful stabilizers. Like Jeff, I'll do my best. Like I'll like lube the shit out of the stabs, but goddamn, they're bad. They're bad. And to be fair, like the sound is higher pitched than I expected, which is kind of to be expected because I did a very light lube with 203. So, and my original plan was to put CRP on this. So I will be putting CRP on this and we will be cooming in the stabs. And we will be doing that right now. Oh no, we're gonna make progress. Okay? So you guys heard it with Greg. Okay. Maybe GMK was not the play. Yep, there we go. Cherry clears, boys. Cherry clears. There you go. So good. And I was like, no, the new generation is totally fine. For the record, like, I'm putting like 4 to 5 kilos of force, and this is not coming out. Well, rip keycap? Probably like rip keycaps. Oh. Okay, we got one out. Yeah, Jeff, be really careful with what key sets you put on this. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put like Shenpo on this. All right, let's see how many of these I can actually get out. I'm going to wiggle as much as possible to like not rip the stems out. Oof. Okay, we got one. We got one. I'm going to put the music back on because we may as well enjoy this. Did my mouse die? My fucking mouse died. Best stream ever. Okay. Let's put the music back on. There. God damn it, H. Ban H. Ban H. Ban H. Mods, ban unknown H right now. Oof. Okay, we got another one out. Dude, it takes so much wiggle and so much force to get him out. Okay, why is nobody banning unknown H? Mods. Mods. Ban him. The second he entered, everything went to shit. To be fair, it feels good. I just wish he wasn't molesting my keycaps. All right, so the play is a lot of wiggle. You got to do a lot of wiggle, otherwise you're literally going to pull the stem out of the center of the switch. I mean, it's fine. It's just MX clear things, which is so weird because like I had a batch of MX clear stems, just the stems, right? And I did Urko clears with them, and they were okay. So like, were they like OG stems? Maybe like OG clears were like not as tight. Maybe it's just like modern clears. Oh yeah, the stem came out straight out of the top housing. Like, didn't even damage the housing. It just got pulled right out. That's how much force it actually takes to get a keycap off. I guess it depends like what batch of clears you've got. Because this is a known issue. Like this actually, like this happens. But I've never experienced it until today. Also keep in mind, this is a brand new GMK set, so it's mega tight. So it makes sense. Okay. This one feels like it's about to pull the stem out. Yeah, this is absolutely like, I can see the switch under this really struggling. Just pull straight up. I would 100% rip apart the switch. What are we doing now? We're removing Greg. We're going to lube this problematic spacebar stab. We're gonna put on a key set that's gonna sound a little bit better, and then we're gonna type on it again. Greg is so unbelievably hard to take off, jeez. The amount of force is crazy. Can you try Greg without No! No! For the record, like, the amount of force, first of all, this board is like 1.3 kilos. Not even close. Not even close. If I apply like an additional 5 kilos of force, and then an additional like 3 kilos upwards, then I can get them off. That's what, like 10 kilos of force to actually get the cap off the stem. Yes, yes, talk to H. Perfect, talk to H so he can chat. Talk to him so he can chat. Yes, do it. Come on, H, answer. Nothing bad's gonna happen to you. Nothing bad's gonna happen to you. I'm not even holding the mouse that's gonna mouse over your name and right click it. Is the spacebar cupped? Yeah, the spacebar stab is real bad. We're gonna put a lot more lube in it and see if that helps. Oh my god, this switch is gonna be torn apart 100% the second I pull up. Okay. I had to keep my finger on the switch to keep it from being torn apart. Like that one. Yeah, basically any switch that's not being held onto by all four sides is just gonna frickin' die the second I try and pull. Are they all equally tight? Pretty much. The differential is very small. Alright, my cat's freaking out. Give me a sec. God damn. Like, they're all super tight. They're not equally tight, but they're all super tight. Like, the... Oof. Well, I hope you're not using this with any new GMK sets. Okay, the spacebar is going to be really problematic. Just going to wiggle it with my fingers. Got it. Yeah, this is literally just like... So it's... The main point of weakness is the switches, because there's films in them, so... When they clasp, they don't clasp as hard as they would stock. So literally, if I pull hard enough on a lot of these switches, I'm just gonna rip apart the entire switch. Did we test the PCB? Yeah, everything worked. So anything that's got a wider cutout than a 1U, I'm gonna have to like double back and fight with. Like it's, look at that crease. See that crease on my thumb? That's from me just trying to pull out the backspace by hand. Oh, well, there. We completely destroyed a switch right there. Just because there was nothing holding in the clasp on the sides. Oh, there we go. See, if I use leverage, it'll come out, but like I'm still destroying switches at this point. Just desolder the switch with the cap still attached. I mean, yeah. Oof. I mean, this one might be... No, this one is a full 1U, so it's just this, and these two that are going to be problematic that we might have to rebuild and resolder. But goddamn. I have learned my lesson. Never put a brand new GMK set on MX clears. I'm pretty sure a few of these caps have already been cracked. Like, it's a crazy amount of force that I'm using just to get these off, even though I'm wibble wobbling. I mean, on the bright side, we can attack the stabs a lot harder with the loop now. How are clears this bad? It's batch dependent. So like, I've tried clears and sure they were a little tight, but never this tight. This is the first time I ever see what people were talking about back in the day. Of clears just being like absurdly tight. It's not batch dependent. It's just fresh GMK on a large stem. It is absolutely batch dependent because I have put fresh GMK on clear stems. And if you understand what batches means, it means that the tolerances could be ever so slightly different from a different batch. So yes, it is absolutely batch dependent. A more worn-in mold is going to have a way bigger stem than a brand new mold, for example. If the molds are exactly the same. Even with proper maintenance and everything. But these are just crazy, crazy thick. God damn. Are the MX clears at least smooth? Bro, they're tactiles. They're tactiles. I mean, they're well lubed. Like, the build is good. It's just like brand new GMK set was not the play for this. Okay, well that's fucking gone to Narnia, so. Reminder, go grab the one. I don't even know where that went. Oh. Alright, let's try and do these without absolutely freaking destroy. Wow, there's huge marks on the bottom of these caps for me trying to pull so hard. Alright, I'm gonna hold the switch down with these tweezers and then try and pull the cap up with this in the hopes that I don't destroy the switch. Oh, that worked. Oh. How many switches have I destroyed? 2. One, the stem literally came out of the top non-destructively, and the other, that had no support on the sides, it just came apart fully. This one I don't need to desolder, this one I need. Oh, alright. So let's deal with this one first, because this one can just be closed right up. Oh, PP here. Get that out of the way. Should I remove PCB from the case and pop caps off with your hand? that would not have worked. I tried to do it with my hand. It was incredibly painful. It was not possible. You cannot do so much wiggling. Okay, wait a sec. Where's the film? Where's the film? Gotta put the film back on. There we go. So this should be able to close without having to desolder. Yep. Okay, cool. We're good. I will have to absolutely desolder this one, which we're going to do right now. Let's go. Did you guys notice that everything started going smoothly the second Unknown H left the chat? He was in the chat very briefly, and then he left. Hello, Kate. Just avert your eyes. Avert your eyes. Just don't look. Okay? It can't hurt you if you don't see it. Don't worry, Rockhead. Just doing a little flick of the wrist. Nobody panic. All right, we're good. So we do this. Then we... I can hear this music and it's driving me insane. I don't know if there's a drop. There might be a drop. Okay, I skipped a bit. Because if there's a drop, I'm into this. I always hear this music when I see Simon. Thank you. I'm glad. Look at this. Look at this. Literally, look at this. Like, I thought for the first one, I'm just like, oh, you know, I can just pull the cap off. It'll be fine. What's the worst that can happen? Yeah. That's the worst that can happen. Somebody buy the man an SS02? You mean... Fuck it, I'm too lazy to find it. I have one. I'm not gonna use it. It's too slippery. It's like the soap in a federal penitentiary. Alright, where's my actual opener? I am very concerned by my lack of opener. Why did so many people join the Discord? They're there to hack you for your NFTs, bro. Okay, there's gotta be a freaking switch opener somewhere. You guys remember when I cleaned my desk? Yep, good times. Those were a very nice 3 minutes. Fuck it, we're doing this by hand. I'm gonna replace this switch top just for safety, because once you actually pull an entire stem out of the top and the top like is totally okay with it, it's time to replace the top. I should have an extra top somewhere over here. I do. Background music is quite calming. Not for me. Not for me, it ain't. Okay. Okay, why are you being so sus? Why is it not fitting together? Did I destroy the switch bottom as well? One way to find out. Oh. My film is backwards. Yep. Hands. Fucking hands. Jeff, you have many choices in keyboard streamers. And you made the wrong choice. Alright, we're good. Alright, feels good. Fully sealed. Alright, we're good. Let's solder it up. And solder it. Clip it and ship it. Let's go. Alright, wait. Sanity check. Always got a sanity check. I wish I had a better USB-C cable, but this one is like, oh, what can I say? Alright, we do have to test the matrix once again, just for safety, because us pulling all those switches out could have ended poorly. Let's find out. Okay, matrix is good. Please do keycast before putting it in the case. What is that going to change? That changes nothing. That literally changes nothing, dude. Oh, fuck, this is... Everything is so freaking tight. The caps are tight. The port is tight. My mom is... Oh, okay. Alright. Thoughts on Alps? Alps are great. We love Alps. Alps are fantastic. You have to unscrew the case again when you inevitably pull out another top? Yeah, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to put caps on it, and then I'm going to use those caps for an extended period to try out the board and see how I like it. You see, unknown H, the curse is real. The curse is real. Everything was fine. Everything was fine. All the switches worked, all the caps got on. Sure, I had to use a little bit of force to get them on, but then H shows up, and he's like, "Hello, Simon." All of a sudden, I'm pulling stems through switches like the fucking Hulk. Listen, those of you that are not very familiar with the lore, H is actually cursed. Like, factually, by every definition, scientifically proven, the man is very cursed. Clears the stem she tells you not to worry about. True. That's true. I guess it makes sense I'm a fan of Simon because I always preferred Arabian units. When I played Stronghold, Crusader, and jammed to the Arabian music. Fun fact, I'm actually not Arab, dude. I just live here. Does his curved phone still work? I think he got a new one. And then like broke some part of it. Alright, so here's the deal. I can either put CRP on this, or I can just put Shenpo. And to be fair, I'm gonna put Shenpo. Shenpo is thicker, which should help the sound, and Shenpo is $28. So if it dies, I'm not gonna feel bad. And all the switches are okay, so yeah. All right, let's get all this Greg out of the way. Let me just get a bag for the Greg. Oh. For the record, the Greg is gonna go on my Jane CE after the rebuild, or before the rebuild, probably. Anyway, okay, that goes in the trash. Let's put these in here. Yep, some of those definitely got in the bag. Let me throw that away. Am I glad I got Greg? Well, I have yet to put it on like a real keyboard. I'm not saying, you know, this particular keyboard is not a real keyboard. I'm just saying a 60% is not a real keyboard for me. I think you should put a nicer set on the CE. Well, to be fair, the long-term set that's going on the CE is Hander Baits. So, Hander Bait looks great on a blackboard, and my CE is my nicest blackboard. However, it needs a full rebuild. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get some Hyperglide blacks, we're gonna slap them in my sand glass, and then we're going to break them in because it's a hot swap board, and after they're decently broken in, we're gonna lube them with some 204, and then we're gonna rebuild my CE, and hopefully it will finally be fucking good. Probably not though. Use Greg on new angle? I can't. The angle needs to be a 1-to-1 comparison to the old angle. So I'm going to be using the same switches, same stabs, same build, same caps. So I can actually compare them properly. That's why, like, I have one CRP set that's just sitting on standby specifically for the angle. All right, let's see how many of these I can actually get in the bag. Okay, we got some of them in the bag. Okay, we're good. Greg's in the bag. You see Cherry? Sorry, you see GMK? Look, it all fits in here. You could save so much on packaging. Oh, the environment. So I'm going to spend millions of dollars and fucking man hours retooling an entire thing that's gonna instantly go in the garbage instead of be useful and take up so much more space while shipping, while fuel is at an all-time high. Fuck the environment. But Simon, the art, put a sticker on it. Problem solved. But now you're gonna spend a lot of time to find the right row height? No. All right, Shenpo, let's go. Schwartz, if you're gonna come in here and just be like, oh, that's not why I watch you as your first message ever in the server, you very clearly not watched me. And although you may have differing opinions, unlike other streamers, my opinions are actually my own, instead of, you know, what I'm actually paid to believe. So yes, I have strong opinions, just like normal everyday people. That's why people watch me. That's why people enjoy this channel. And if you don't enjoy this channel, that's fine. We all have our preferences, no matter how wrong they are. Okay, that's a lot better. That is a lot better. Okay, that's like way better. I watch you because you're handsome. That's very cute. Thank you. Okay. Jeff, by the way, these are so much better. Yeah, fresh GMK on like brand new MX clears was not the play. Mwah. It really was not the play. I'm kind of glad. For the clears, did I lube the rails only? Yeah, I lubed the rails in the hole. And then I did a spring swap. Simon, I have a question. How did you learn keyboard designing? I don't design. I have always used designers. My i1 was made by Poner, and AI03, and MX Blue. The i69 was made by Poner. I've always had a designated designer to do the design. For me, like, I have my conceptual idea of what I want to do, and for me, I'm better at the marketing and the logistics and the actual operational group buy elements of a group buy, not so much the design, like the design aspect. But like through existing in the hobby, I learned, basic things like how do bezels work, where do you put a chamfer, where, what kind of changes can you make to which part of the keyboard and how does it affect it, like in terms of feel, in terms of sound, stuff like that. You kind of just pick it up with experience, I guess. NCR 80 is like a surprisingly nice board. Yeah, it is. The NCR 80 is freaking great. For $80, you can't beat it. Yeah, I don't do my own design. And it's fairly common knowledge that I don't do my own design. Okay, that backspace is what's the word? Tight. I watch Simon for the crazy eyes while reading chat. Yeah. It's a condition. It's called having hawk eyes. Looks crooked. Yeah, it does. It absolutely does. If I put enough pressure on it, it'll resolve itself. But also keep in mind, these are $28 caps. So like some of the caps themselves will actually be crooked. You're just here for Elsa and Ron? Boy, have I got something for you. There you go. There's an Elsa right there. I watch you because you're wholesome. Listen, I get really angry at shit, but I get really angry at shit because I want better stuff for the community, And people that like take me off of like, a one-sentence reaction completely out of context are people that should not be in the fucking hobby and they should fuck right off. Because if you're not willing to listen to a point of view that you don't agree with, then you're doomed to never have a point of view of your own. You're doomed to never fucking learn anything. And you're doomed to fucking just be useless. You're gonna be a fucking sheep for the entirety of like, the amount of time that you take up in this fucking hobby. I'm here because Kate directed me. Oof. She made a mistake. Like, I can be super harsh, but it's not without a reason. Like, I'm not gonna be a dick to somebody just to be a dick, ever. Like, I'm not gonna do that. Like, if somebody's like willing to ask questions and willing to learn, I'm fucking down. My fetish is helping people. My fetish is teaching people. I love it, How many beige sets do I own? A lot. But yet, not enough. More beige sets coming soon. Okay, no. Nope. We're doing this right. That sounds like it needs... God, it's so tight! Yep. Just in case you doubted how tight it was. It's pretty tight. Okay, Jeff, the amount of lube in the stab is insane, and it still ticks. I'm really, really fucking sad. I might have to rebuild this and just use cherry clip-ins. They're just so bad. I think there's literally just like 1 or 2 defective stabs here. Like sometimes you just have a stab that's just completely fucked. Okay, that's better. All right, these we have to go hard on. For the record, I am intentionally way over lubing this. And I'm gonna use the strategy of put too much lube in it and then spam it a bunch so the lube kind of just like dissipates everywhere. Which is a relatively good tactic for bad stabs. Alab stabs are known for being ass. Well, at least that makes me feel slightly better, but not by much. Dude, cherry clip-ins are like the only stab I will use. Usually find it most effective to put lube at the very end of the wire. Yeah, that's normally what you're trying to do. So you've got the cavity and you've got the wire, right? And what you're trying to do by introducing a thick lube, like super lube, right, is prevent the wire from just like slapping on the plastic, right? Now, what I'll do is I'll cover the whole thing by inserting lube from the bottom all the way to the top, but then I'll also splooge a little bit right at the tip. And usually that helps, but it still sounds so weird. It still sounds so weird. It's kind of concerning. Respectfully, those Duroc Everglides are way better than Cherry. They are until they're not. So I've done a fair few builds where people have sent me Duroc stabs, and the failure rate on Duroc stabs, where you just have one stab that just doesn't fucking work, is higher than Cherry clip-ins, which are like a third the price. You should try TX stabs. I generally just don't buy expensive stabs because like I'm a realist and I understand that once in a while you're gonna get a bad stab and you're gonna have to throw it away, right? So I'm okay throwing away a stab that costs, oh my God, my iron is still on. I'm okay throwing away a stab that costs me less than $1. I'm not okay throwing out a stab that costs me like $5. Clip-ins, so good, boys. Clip-ins are the best. But you know the best part about clip-ins is if this happens, here's how you fix it. You guys ready for this? You just slide it in. And they're back in, done. There we go, problem solved. All right. Let's find the sus 60s keys. All right, what do we need? We need a function, a short right shift. God, I hope there's a short right shift, or else I'm gonna be pissed. Yeah, there is, okay. To be fair, the Shenpo base kit is just so good. There's so much good stuff in there. Short right shift, I need a right function. Donde? Aquí, okay. There we go, right function. And I need 1U wins, which I don't have, so I have 1U codes. And then spacebar. Okay, that sounds a little better. Still a little bit sus, but it is a lot better. All right, let me, it's still really high pitched, goddamn. So, okay, so here's the play. What I would recommend as a build for a board like this, you're gonna have to go deeper than this. Because first of all, cherry housings are rather high pitched if you're not lubing the tops, which I didn't. Normally you have to go like hard with the 205 to like deepen a cherry switch. This is very clacky, which I like personally, but I know a lot of people will not. To be fair, it's a good feeling board. And for me, that's a lot more important. Stuff it full of foam. I'll stuff you full of foam, baby. All right, let's give it a shot. Let's see what this sounds like now. It's still not perfect. The stabs are still kind of shit, but we'll give it a shot. I'm going to go into sound test mode, so you guys are going to hear the farts of my neighbors. Okay. It's a lot better. The stabs are still really sus. The stabs are really, really sus. Like, they're a lot better. And, like, they feel good. But they're very ticky. They're very ticky. It's a bouncy boy. It's a proper bouncy boy here. I'm gonna type completely normally, okay? I'm not gonna put any pressure on this that I wouldn't otherwise. It's bouncy. It's bouncy. It's actually super comfy. Jeff, I wish you had sent me like better stuff. Like better switches and stabs. Yeah, Shenpo is the play. I mean, generally you'll go with PBT if you're trying to properly deepen the sound. ABS is if you're trying to really brighten up a sound. Like, there are some boards that really shine with PBT. There are some boards that really shine with ABS. This one is decently high pitch, more Korean tuned. And honestly, I would go with PBT and like a nice deep sounding switch on it. Okay, so here's the play, Jeff. If I have enough GAT Pros to do the angle and this, I will consider rebuilding this with GAT Pros, GAT Pro yellows, and good standard clip-in cherry stabs. And I'm pretty sure this will be fantastic. Have I tried cherry whites? They're okay. I've tried a single cherry white. It feels okay. It's slightly offset. It's slightly offset. This side is a little bit higher than this side, even though I've pressed it down as hard as it goes. If you're down for it, I'm down. Okay, yeah, I'll do it. I'll give it a rebuild. I think this deserves a rebuild. It's a nice fucking board. But the stabs really ruined this for me. And the switches are good, but this is not the place to put them. Though, to be fair, generally, you do want a bouncy board when you type on tactiles. Or generally when you type hard. So for me, I type harder on tactiles. What I love about a bouncy plate is when you press down, it comes back at you, basically. Ever so slightly, but it does, and you feel that, and that helps you type faster. Because the key returns faster than it traditionally would. Even though it returns at the same speed, it feels like it returns faster. Fuck, I like this. Like, this is nice. I know it's a 6G, and I wish it wasn't, but this is actually a decent fucking board. And that's me saying that. And that's me saying that with no bribes, obviously. Like, this is not my board. This is going back to Jeff. I thought tactiles were usually combined with stiffer plates. It's all preference. It's all preference. I mean, for people that enjoy, for example, vintage browns, okay? So like light tactile enjoyers. Light tactile enjoyers will prefer a plateless build, for example, or like a very, very thin plate. Generally. Obviously, there are exceptions to all the rules, but connoisseurs of like nice tactile MX will go with something soft. Except for Koreans. Koreans will go for like a steel plate. Have I tried tactiles with dual long springs? They feel a lot more tactile. I feel like, yes, it makes sense what you're saying, even though dual long springs isn't really a thing, because the spring is going to compress. Like, a spring is a spring, right? A spring is going to start heavy. A spring is going to start light and get heavier as you compress it to the end. That's all a spring does. So the only two real things that have an effect on a spring is the length and the weight, right? Because the length determines how much preload there is on the spring. So how much is it already compressed when the switch is like closed, right? And the weight just determines how much weight you need. Dual action, so many people have like tried to convince me. I'm like, well, physics says you're wrong. You know, people actually use steel plate. Koreans love steel plate. All right, so in our schedule, I'll spend a few days with this just to get an idea of the board itself. But I do want to rebuild this if I have enough GAT pros. If I don't, I'll just hit up Paul. He probably just got some GAT pros. GAT pros, some nice, just brand new cherry clip-ins, cleanly lubed, should be fine. Like, this would really shine. Like, if I had like nicer tactiles, I'd use them, but I don't have MX tactiles. Dude, I love how much it bounces. I need to give this to Paul. Paul is a tactile enjoyer. Have I tried Alps tactile on a carbon fiber plate? I have. It's pretty fucking good. The problem is it sounds very glassy because when you type on a carbon fiber plate, the carbon fiber itself is just a fiber. It has no sound, right? So it's coated in resin to give it the stiffness, and resin, it sounds like glass when you tap it, basically. So it's very glassy sounding, but it feels good because carbon fiber does something very special that no other plate does. It's very flexy and very stiff at the same time. So when you bottom out, you feel the stiffness. But when you're pressing down, you feel the flexiness. Hold up, are you saying that you're team tactile? I like tactiles. Just not MX tactiles. They're inferior, like objectively inferior. You know, because the whole point of an MX tactile is you have a foot that's making contact with a leaf in order to provide the tactility. And this is not what we want with our switches. We don't want rubbing. The whole point of this hobby is to minimize the friction, right? So if the whole concept of the tactility is based upon the friction, then what are you doing? That's why Topra is amazing. That's why Alps are pretty fucking good. Yes, there is a leaf that is creating the tactility, but that is not the leaf itself that's moving in the housing. Sorry, the stem. It's not the stem itself moving in the housing that creates the tactility. The stem itself keeps going, and there's an additional bar that creates the tactility. You know what I do enjoy? I'll show you what I do enjoy. I do enjoy this. All right, you guys want to hear what I enjoy? You guys are ready for some enjoyment? So for me, this is top level enjoyment. Now, obviously, I enjoy other boards. I have lots of nice other boards, but you know, this brings me pleasure. Yeah, this is dual action solenoid. So solenoid on press, solenoid on depress. Oof. And also the sound of the buckling spring. Oof. Like this is nice. This is nice. This is nice. But you know. What is the most silent board I have now? Probably my 86U. Lunar 2 is in Group I with solenoid. It sure is. I'm pretty sure it's sold out though. Imagine using that in an open concept office. Our office is open concept. And I have used it at the office. Not for an extended period of time, because people were just like, you know, if you don't have too much work today, you can just head home. And I was like, oh, thanks. And like, take your keyboard with you and don't come back. I'm like, wait, what? Lunar 2 kind of steep, 420 for a one piece with a weight. Yeah, one piece at 420, kind of rough. It is kind of rough. That's just factually true. Then again, like, it's not like you're paying for nothing. You're paying for a great amount of R&D that went into it. You're paying for AI 03's quality control and shit like that. Like, I wouldn't personally buy it because it's a 60. And I don't buy 60s. This is nice, though. It's like, it's so bouncy, though. If you're looking for a super fucking bouncy 60, yes. Just build with deep switches. Unless you like Korean sound. That I see is AKTKL. Yes, of course I did. Of course I did. What makes it so bouncy? It's a gasket leaf spring. Kind of like the GeonWorks F1. And to be fair, this bounces more. The GeonWorks F1 is a tighter bounce. So it'll bounce harder. Like there's a lot of tweaking when it comes to your mounting for whatever board you're doing, right? In this case, the fact that, oh God, I'm so fucking bad at streaming. In this case, getting this much, some of it comes from the gasket. So like this initial bit right here comes from the gasket. I'm putting so little pressure on this, but then if I put more pressure, that's the leaf spring. So you've got like the gasket bounce, then the leaf spring bounce. So like light action. This is, I'm just pressing the key. This is me pressing the key at normal weight. But then like if I go ham on the board, oof, it do bounce. It do bounce, and I do enjoy bounce. Bounce is nice. Bounce is actually pretty nice. I will actually consider rebuilding this and just send it to Jeff with like my suggested build and see how he likes it. Bouncier than angle. It's about the same as angle. But the angle is a softer bounce. I don't know how to explain it. I feel like the F1 lead spring is so tight. Yes, that's what I meant. It won't flex far. Also keep in mind when you type, okay? When you're actually typing, you're not putting like 3 kilos of weight, right? You're just typing, right? It's normal typing. So if there's bounce while you're normal typing, then the bounce is good, right? And this, in terms of normal typing, just normal type, I'm normal typing here. In terms of normal typing, this has more bounce than the F1, but the F1 has a tighter bounce than this. How high pitched is too high for me? This is totally fine. Like this is by no means high pitched. This is the way a keyboard should sound for me. Like I'm not a thought chaser. I enjoy the sound of, you know, a custom keyboard the way it's supposed to sound. What are MX tactile switches that feels like Alps tactile switches? Is it possible? No. You can have some MX tactile switches that feel like bad Alps tactile switches, but if you're trying to compare to brown Alps or neon green Alps, there is no MX. There will never be an MX. You don't have the space inside the case to create so much tactility. Because MX, not MX, but brown Alps tactility is like Topra tactility, where if this is the duration of the key press from top to bottom, you press and it gets heavy, and then it collapses. Exactly like a rubber dome, you know? Whereas an MX will feel like nothing, very tactile, nothing. It's not a collapsing thing. It doesn't collapse during the tactility. It just rubs on something really hard. My frog built with KS3 full black and PBT sounded so muted. What could I try to make it more clacky? Well, drop the PBT keycaps, go ABS for sure. You may have overlooped your KS3s a little bit if they're sounding that deep, but you're not going to go back and deloop them. Frog spacebar is bad. My spacebar was okay. Going to any meetups this year? I mean, I went to the Dubai meetup. It was fucking excellent. Otherwise, no more meetups until next year. Geon boards just feel stiff in general. Keep in mind, it's Korean, you know. Korean boards and like Chinese boards and American boards are very, very different in terms of just like general style. Like when I say a board sounds very Korean, it means, you know, it's high pitched and quiet. You know, if it sounds very American, it's very low pitched and loud. If it's Chinese, then well, like it could be a lot of things. But generally, they're trying to thok chase, so it kind of sounds like a Korean board stuffed full of foam, basically. Is the Heine TKL1 technically a Korean board? It follows Korean design principles, yes. Though I'm not sure how it sounds. But the mounting, the bezels, all of that is very Korean inspired. Okay, is my mouse charged enough for me to unplug it? Oh, holy shit, it is. God damn. Ah. All right. I guess we're done with this build. However, is shipping to Sandland cut? Well, it depends. Yes, but there are ways of helping. You know, I've got proxy addresses everywhere, including Japan and China. All right, let's see who we can raid. Okay, the plan will be to come back to this and rebuild it where it actually like deserves the build. When am I getting the sandglass? When it ships. Oh, Shoobs is streaming. Okay, well, easy.
I am ill.
I'm gonna raid a little Shoobs. All right, for the record, okay, for the record, our raid message is gonna be a Simon Ooh, this one right here, and then we're gonna ask him about his favorite waifu. Okay. Not yet. Let's raid first. All right. I'll see you guys on Saturday for Angry Group Buy reviews. Wow. My God, it's so toxic.
Doesn't always have to be about a word.
Where's my ooh?
Hello, Simon. Hello, sir. Black Simon Ooh. Not doing anything special though. Literally just listening to weep shit while looping switches.